What is up, everybody? My name is Jack Billing, CEO and founder of Shedknives, and today I'm gonna show you all sorts of ways to use your fixed blade knife. So let's start with point number one. Alright, point number one, I am making a spear with my 2023 Shedknives US Tonto. How I'm doing it, I cut a piece of wood from a tree pretty much, or actually I found this piece and just cut it to size. Then I'm taking some duct tape and attaching my knife. Now some of you might be saying, Jack, why aren't you tying it with rope? Why are you using duct tape? Duct tape isn't natural, all this stuff. Well, as good outdoorsmen, we should, number one, always have some duct tape with us along with 550 cord. Number two, if we're going to use unnatural materials in the outdoors, we should clean up after ourselves. So, with those 2 points said, I am finishing up the 2023 US Tonto spear, so let's go test it out. Alright, here we go. Pow, right in. Make sure you tape that thing or tie that thing on tight, so that way it stays in. Slow-mo, here we go. Pow. Look at that. Alright, next up, we're using our fixed blade as a hammer. Number two, we're using it as a hammer. I'm using the 2023 Atlas. This piece of wood is to simulate a tent stake. Just hammering it in. Alright, number three, this is a common one, but hey, gotta throw it in here. We're using the 2023 sheep's foot to baton. There we go, throwing it in, batoning, and look at how well it just goes right through that wood. Alright, moving on. Using, once again, 2023 US Tonto to make a feather stick. Make sure you have a stable piece of wood, as the log I'm using is not. It's because the ground is very muddy. But that's okay, because we have a dry feather stick. And it works great for starting fires, which brings me into my next point. Use a little bit of dryer lint. That's right, dryer lint. Spread it out just like I did. Allow the air to get in there. Make it thin. Take your knife. Take your ferro rod. And then you're just going to strike until that thing lights up. Look at that. 3 strikes and it lights. With the US Tonto. Look at that. Amazing. Alright, moving on, folks. Let's go ahead and make a notch. I am using the 2023 Shedknives Conquest. Now you might notice real quick, I just want to talk about the knife. You might notice that the grind is very low. Please note, I have updated the grind to where now they are higher. Okay, I'll put a photo up in the corner so you can check out the new one. But, doesn't matter what knife you have. You can make a notch. All I'm doing, I'm taking small pieces off. Small pieces, stopping at the same spot. And then I'm going to slice it with my razor sharp edge. And by the way, folks, if you like any of these knives, you can go ahead and visit shedknives.com. That's right, shedknives.com, where you can check out any of the 2023 models available. There's 7 of them, 100% USA made. But let's get into the next point, where I'm using the 2023 Atlas and I am slicing through oranges. Let's check this out. Okay, just nice slices. This is food prep, folks. This is the last point. Food prep. Use your fixed blade for it. Make sure it's clean, by the way. You don't want to cross-contaminate, but use a clean one. So that brings me to the end of this video. If you like knives, go ahead and visit shedknives.com and hit the subscribe if you haven't already.